All right, so like I earlier said, I'm only showing the upper part for the back. Okay, so we still have our shoulder line, and this is our chest line. All right, so now I have drafted the armhole for the back, as you know. So when you are making an asymmetric neckline like this, you can see what the front is. So when you are making it for the back, simply turn what you have on the front this way. Okay, so the reverse becomes the case because it's asymmetric. Okay, so this part will now be on the left, this will now be on the right. That's on the opposite direction. So you can see what I did now. I'm matching the two shoulders, making sure they match on the same line, and I'm going to take their neck measurements. Okay, so for this particular asymmetric, I have a zipper at the back because there's no way this dress can be worn without a short zip, not a big zip. There's this short zip in the market now. You can get it yourself for this neckline. So I'm not going to make my back neckline because there's a collar here and the collar will continue from here. Okay, I'm not seeing the back, but that is what I figured out. So I'm going to connect my back collar neckline from here. It's going to be a turtle neckline continuation to where you have the short zip. So you can see how I placed my pattern ruler to make that neckline. You can see that. Then for this, I have decided to make a neckline that will fall from here. Okay, here might not have a collar anyway. It all depends on you if you want to make it with a collar, but this is what I decided to make for it. So if you want to run the collar, running is your choice, but I will advise this part does not go because the collar I'm seeing in the front of this dress is not extended to the back. Okay, I'm not seeing any trace of any extension. So you can sew this without a collar, but the other collar has to continue, the one on this side, okay, which is a turtleneck collar, has to continue to meet here. So we have a zipper at here at this point. So that is how to go about the back part of this dress. So the next thing I want to do here is to cut what I have on the neckline for the back. Then we'll go ahead to design the collar. So I'm cutting, okay, let me leave, since you understand what I just did there. So this is what your back will look like. You just cut okay, so let me just cut the armhole so it has the shape of the back we are looking for. So this is exactly how I figured out the back will be, and it will look nice to this dress. Alright, so for the center you have a short zip. So that's just short zip. Usually the length is 8 inches. In the market is an iron zip. So you can just make a mark to the chest line. The sides are free already. Okay, so all you need to do is to open up. We have a way of sewing our zip. So you'll be opening up here to the chest line to sew in that zip. There's a way that zip is being sewn. Okay, so but you can still do this and add your seam allowance for the zip. Okay, remember we have a cut at the back. We have a cut that is the yoke. Remember, this yoke has to be cut out. This part is a yoke. This is the yoke for this dress, which is going to be separated. So I don't want to cut it, but please ensure you cut it. So if you want this yoke to continue to the back, it means you take what you have, the measurement of what you have from here, which is the chest line, and transfer it to the back. So from the chest line here, I have 3 inches. So if you want the yoke to continue to the back, of course most yoke continues like that to the back, okay? So that means I'll be measuring from here to 3 inches. And that means the zipper will now be as short as it. But I will encourage you to have your yoke on the chest line, so you'll be able to add seam allowance to sew this zip. I believe you understand it. The whole of this will be your dress, but the zipper we have will be here, either zip or button loop. I don't know. You can even decide to leave it as it is and turn it. We have a way of turning it and then add button loop, but I believe this is understood. All right, so now we are going to make our collar. So when this dress will be joined, this is what you are going to have. This is how it's going to be joined, this to this. Can you see? This to this. So you can see it's matching up right here. So the dress will be joined up to this point. Like I said, no collar from here. This part is no, from here to here, no collar. Okay, from here you have collar. That is continuation of our turtleneck collar. That is for this. This one will be joined this way. You can see it. So our collar now measurement, our collar measurement will be taken from here to the center line. Okay, so you know the way we usually do our mandarin collar design. So this is the center measurement, that is center front. So my center front, I'm going to measure the collar. If I measure my collar to the side seam, I have to the shoulder seam line, I have 5.5 for the front, and for the back I have 4 inches. So that is the only measurement we need for this part of the collar. Then for this, I will measure, okay, let me shift it a little bit. For this, I'll measure from here because it's a different collar itself. Of course, you see how we are going to do it. So from here, I have 7 inches, and there's an extension of this 2 more inches outside the sleeve, if you look well on the thumbnail. So we are using 9 inches for this part of the collar. So please write them: 9 inches, 5.5, and 4 inches. Okay, these are the collar measurements. So I'll take off my patterns now. I will start off the drafting of the collar. So this collar drafting, I'm going to have it this way. I have a full line this way. So I'm going to make the center line my shoulder line. This is that shoulder seam line. And whatever I have here goes to the back. So the back collar measurement is 4 inches. I measure 4 and mark. The height of this collar is actually high. I'm going to use 2 inches for it. So this is it. I measure 2 inches. I measure 2 inches. And that is the back collar. Okay, so this is my center back on one line. So for the continuation of this collar now is 5.5 from here, 5.5. And because the collar, the human neck is not so straight, I go up by 1 inch before I start up my collar connection. So here I come out, I place my pattern ruler this way. Then I'll be slanting in my ruler a little bit this way and measure my 2 inches collar width. So this is my 2 inches collar width. and I'll take my ruler to this to meet up with this, as you can see. So once that is done, I'm going to extend the front collar. Okay, that's front collar we measured at 9 inches. That is straight. This from here to here, I told you, is at 9 inches. We are going to take it straight from here, straight, as you can see. That is it. So I'll just assume here is 9 inches, and I'll be making either a straight design or a slanted design. I see a design right there. It can be this way or that way. Okay, so let me just look at the picture once again to see how that design went. All right, so the design went this way. Okay, all right, so it is pointing towards the down part. So your measurement should be at 9 inches from here to here. But what I have here, I don't have much paper right here to include that. So all you do is from here to here, just measure your knife. Okay, it's almost 9 inches. Okay, so that is how this collar is going to be. So I'll just cut my pattern right now. I'll cut center back. I'll cut into the front neckline, and I'll take it straight to the continuation. So that is my collar. So I'll bring back my pattern to show you what my collar looks like. So this is it, and the collar will be sewn. Okay, let me just put together the parts that will be sewn, which is that has collar. So this is the back collar, okay, and this is the lower part. Please note the lower up and down. This is up and down. When you are cutting, you place it up and down. So if I place it up, this is down, so I'm just inverting it. This is the shoulder seam line for the, as you can see, for this shoulder seam line matches up. So when you are sewing, make your notches to this, this to this, and that to that. Can you see? So the extension goes 2 inches outside the sleeve, as you can see. Okay, so it's actually very technical, but thank God we figured it out. So from here now, you have your collar running. This is exactly the collar you are going to use. If you need it higher, make it 2.5, but if you need it as it is, make it 2 inches width. So this collar you are seeing right here, you are going to use your collar stay or peplum stay to make it stand. You sew collar stay or peplum stay in it, so it stands as you are seeing right there on the thumbnail. So this collar will be sewn this way, and the extension, okay, will come out this way, while this part will be sewn without a collar. So by the time this part of the collar comes this way, can you see? You won't even see what is happening within here and here. So, but because of the sleeve, I need to leave this collar with something to hold it down, so we can continue run a sleeve. Okay, so I believe this tutorial is helpful to you. So if you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, turn on your notification bell to receive videos like this every day. Like this video, share to family and friends, drop your comment on the comment section and your suggestions as well. Thank you for coming. See you.